Happiness is the natural state. Just look at children, they're just naturally happy. So when we adults look for happiness, we tend to look for things that make us high, like drugs or foods that will stimulate us into kind of false happiness, if you will. But what you have to realize is that happiness is actually our natural state. This means that we need to avoid the things that make us down rather than seeking the things that make us high. So one of the most powerful things is diet. And this is because what you eat will actually sort of bring you down a little bit, because it has to be digested. The body has to use energy on digesting food. So the more heavy the food you're eating is, the more of your nervous system energy will go to digesting that food, and the less nervous system energy will be available to process emotions and to feel good. Also, there's hormones in certain foods like meat and animal products. So lots of hormones that are not good for humans. You know, milk is intended for cows, and we got our milk from our mother, and we shouldn't be drinking the milk of a cow. It's very strange. So we get lots of these hormones that mess up the balance, and then also when we stay in places that are not tropical, the day-night cycle is very strange because we're designed to be in the tropics, really. This also messes up our hormonal balance and things like that. So you can see how there's so many factors that bring us away from our natural happiness. So I want to encourage you to eat foods that don't inhibit the flow of happiness in your body, because there's a natural flow of feeling good every day. That's how it's supposed to be. But then we eat heavy stuff that bring us down. We eat things that are difficult to digest, things full of chemicals that sort of mess with our balance, and this makes us high and then super low, high, super low. And the more you keep doing it, the lower you go, and it becomes more and more difficult to get high. This is a typical thing with drugs. It's called Neuro Adaption. You start adapting to your drug, and you need more of your drug to get the same amount of high, and you just get lower and lower and lower, and then after a while the natural stimulation of life itself isn't enough to get you high, so you have to seek stronger and stronger drugs and heavier foods. And you know, you can see how this is a cycle that just, it's not good. So clean up your diet, start eating whole fresh fruits, easy to digest, full of nutrition, full of life force, full of water. You know, it's just perfect food for human beings. This doesn't really burden the body as much as certain other foods does. So this will allow your body to just naturally feel good. Coupled with enough sleep, being in the right climate, getting enough sunshine. These things are just obvious, really, and anyone can see it if they just look for it. So yeah, your natural state is a state of happiness, so allow it to come forth. Don't seek it so much in things that will stimulate it. Rather just avoid things that bring you down, live a healthy life, and happiness will just naturally be a result. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome day.